You may want to let Ian know we've got a quorum. If he wants to stay on the line, he could, I guess.
Yeah, we'll leave him on.
Craig, you can start the meeting now.
It's not 6:30 on my clock yet.
Oh, well,
Nice try.
well, you're the boss. You got the Zoom
Yeah.
control, so.
I'll wait for the boss.
Okay, now it's 6:30. All right. So this is a special meeting of the Little Compton Harbor Commission, September 28th, 2020 at 6:30 PM by virtual and teleconference. Members present are Scott Morrison, Tom Grimes, Greg Mataronis, Ian Parenti, Jeremy Howard, and then Council Liaison Gary Mataronis Jr. is also present, as well as Michael Massa, Harbor Master.
Senior Carol.
You're welcome.
No, it was senior. You said Gary Maronis Jr.
Oh, I'm sorry. Senior. Apologies.
No problem.
On the posted agenda, it did say to review minutes from March 11th. If you're not prepared to do that, you can just post it on your next regular meeting.
Is everybody prepared for that? I am.
Yeah, I
I
am.
wasn't there. Yeah.
Yeah. I would make, do we need to review those or should we make a motion to?
If you've all had a chance to look at them, then you can entertain a motion to accept.
Maybe we should table that.
Okay. All right, then I wanted to just say table, that you're going to table that and somebody can second it and we'll move on.
Motion to table the minutes until the next meeting.
Second.
Okay, the motion was made by Tom Grimes, second by Scott Morrison. By roll call in favor, Greg Mataronis,
Yes.
Tom Grimes,
Aye.
Scott Morrison,
Aye.
and Jeremy Howard.
Aye.
Thank you.
And Ian Parenti.
Oh, is he still on? And Ian Parenti, sorry.
Yes.
Thank you. Then it's unanimous to table until the next meeting. So whoever's going to present your actual request for this meeting might want to do that now.
Look, Carol, let me just preface this agenda item with the topic got brought about by a letter from, I believe was Mike Steers. I don't know, it's a letter dated September 22nd, 2020. And it's about the transfer. They're asking the Harbor Commission to allow the transfer of a mooring in front of 10 Minnesota Road that was granted through riparian rights in April of 2009. The request now is to allow that mooring to transfer with the property. That's why the meeting is being called now. And I believe Greg can make a motion, whatever he wants to do, read whatever his motion is, or.
Yeah. So we were sent some information from back in 2009, the minutes from the May meeting where this mooring was approved for the steers, and also the legal taking of Anthony DeSisto of CRMC as well, his take on this situation. So I'm thinking everybody had a chance to review both of those memos that were sent to us by Mike.
Yep.
Does anybody need to go over them right now before a motion is made?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I'd like to make a motion that's similar to what was in the minutes of May of 2009 with a few more stipulations just for future considerations. So I'd like to make a motion to allow the transfer of a mooring with the sale of the property located at Plat 8, Lot 67 of Little Compton, based on riparian and/or littoral rights and subject to the following conditions. So these conditions are mostly similar to what we had in the minutes. The mooring be placed within the boundary lines of Plat 8, Lot 67, extending straight out from the side lot boundary line. The mooring must be registered with the harbor master. The type of vessel and size of vessel be subject to the approval of the harbor master. the mooring be within the littoral rights of the landowner, the vessel attached to the mooring not encroach on the harbor mooring field nor hinder the ingress or egress of the navigable waters and navigable channel, that the mooring complies with the town ordinances and harbor master specifications, that the mooring holder hold the town of Little Compton harmless. All requests for any uses within riparian and or littoral rights must be submitted, discussed, and approved by the Harbor Commission on a case-by-case basis. Only one mooring allowed within a specific property's riparian and or littoral rights, and only permitted with the Harbor Commission's approval. All new transfers of moorings with real estate attached shall require Harbor Commission approval with proof of riparian rights and or littoral rights.
I'll second that.
Motion made by Greg Mataronis, second by Scott Morrison. Discussion? No discussion.
Are there any other of these moorings around the harbor now? Do we know?
It's my understanding that this is the only one that they've granted in the harbor. Oh, Chris McNally?
I just want to make sure that this request for the transfers is contingent on the purchase of the property going through. So if for some reason the purchase doesn't go through, we don't want the mooring permit to be taken away from the steers. It's just subject to the closing, which is expected to happen first week of October. I just want to make sure that's on the record.
So, right, and in the first line of this motion, it's a motion to allow the transfer of the mooring with the sale of the property, so it's explicit in the first line.
Brilliant. I just missed that. Thank you very much.
Oh, no worries, that's clarification. We're all on a computer here, so.
Any further discussion? Are you ready for a vote?
Yeah.
Okay. By roll call, Greg Mataronis,
Aye.
Tom Grimes,
Aye.
Scott Morrison,
Aye.
Jeremy Howard,
Aye.
Ian Parenti.
Aye.
Unanimous. So the approval is granted contingent upon the sale of the property. Your agenda doesn't
you
show
all.
any further business. Is there anything else you need?
I don't think at
I
this time.
just thank you all very much for the special meeting.
Thank
Okay.
you very much for attending, gentlemen.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Good night.
Carol.
Thank you,
All
Carol.
right, nice to see everybody.
Thanks, Carol.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.